guys, welcome back to my channel. Before the video starts, please subscribe to my channel. The symbol for differentiation is dy over dx. Y is the function which you want to differentiate and x is the variable which is present in the y function. First, you need to remember some rules of differentiation. That differentiation of a constant, see, constant is any number like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pi, e, any constant number. The differentiation of any constant number is always 0. Keep in your minds. And if you have a function like differentiation of x plus x, you can write it as differentiation of x plus differentiation of x. You can separate differentiation in two parts. Whatever, if it is a minus or a plus, you can just separate in two parts to make your solution very easy. And the other rule is, in differentiation, if a constant, any constant 2, 1, 2, 5, e, any constant is multiplying, I just write pi because pi is a constant, multiply any function you want to differentiate, you can just take it out from here and just write it as constant multiplied by dy by dx of f of x. You can write the constant as this. Now you can differentiate this and multiply by this. Now, how to differentiate anything? So, you should remember a rule known as power rule, which discusses that if differentiation of a function x to the power n, which will be always equal to n multiplied by x to the power n minus 1. Now let's have an example. Differentiation of x square. The n which is right here is 2. So it will be nx. nx is 2x. 2x to the power n minus 1. n is 2, so it will be 2 minus 1, which is just 1. And this is your answer. Let's have another example. Differentiation of x to the power 9. Now try it yourself. Alright, try it. In this function, n is 9, so it will be nx, which is 9x to the power n minus 1, which will be 9 minus 1, which will be just 8. And this is your derivative. Now what if you have a function like differentiation of 2x to the power 3? Now how can you differentiate that? We have discussed that we can put the constant right here. It will be 2 multiplied by differentiation of x to the power 3, which is just 2 multiplied by, because the differentiation of x to the power 3 will be 3x to the power 3 minus 1, which will be just 2, multiplied by 2, which will be 6x square, and that's your derivative. You need to remember one more rule, that differentiation of, like if I say that 2x, try it yourself. The n is 1, so it will be 2 multiplied by n is just 1, x to the power 1 minus 1, which is 0. So it will be just 2, because anything to the power 0 is 1. Because anything to the power 0 is 1, so 1 multiplied by 2 will be 2. Now if you have a differentiation like differentiation of 5y, actually y, it will be just 5. If you have a differentiation of pi y or pi x, it will be just pi. If it has ex, it will be just e. E is constant, pi is constant, 5 is constant, and 2 is constant. These all numbers are constant. That's why the differentiation of these numbers are this. Now let's get to more complex functions like differentiation of x squared plus 2x. Now, what is it? Can you guess it? Try it yourself. Tried? Okay. We can write this as differentiation of x squared plus or minus anything if it is present here, and the differentiation of 2x, like this. Differentiation of x squared plus the differentiation of 2x. Now, it will be just, the differentiation of x squared will be 2x plus 2. And that's your derivative. Now, if you have a function like differentiation of, like if I say that this is a quadratic function, so it will be x squared plus just 2x minus 6. And that's your function. How can you differentiate it? First differentiate this, and then this. Now the differentiation of this will be 2x, and differentiation of this will be just 2, as I have told you earlier. But what is the differentiation of this? You can see that minus 6 is a constant, And always remember that the differentiation of a constant is always 0, plus or minus 0. We cannot write this as the derivative of this function, which was this. Now let's get to some other examples, like under root x. Try it yourself. Tried? Okay. You can write under root x as x to the power 1 upon 2. And you can differentiate that because this is n. Now it will move to front because nx will be 1 upon 2 multiplied by x to the power 1 upon 2 minus 1. 1 over 2 minus 1. And 1 over 2 minus 1 is like is this. So it will be 1 over 2 multiplied by x to the power minus 1 over 2. And that's your answer. Now if you have a function like x to the power negative 3, you can differentiate it as this is your n, so it will move to front. It will be nx, which will be just minus 3x. Minus 3x to the power minus 3 minus 1. Minus 3 minus 1 is minus will be plus, so it will be minus 4. X to the power minus 4. And that's your answer. Now if you have a function like differentiation of 2x over 3, you can write it as 2x over 3 multiplied by x. And this is a constant, so you can move it to the front side. It will be just 2 upon 3 multiplied by differentiation of x, which will be just 1, so it will be just 2 over 3, and that's your answer. But what if you have a function like 2 multiplied by x to the power 3 whole over 5? Now this will be 2 upon 5 multiplied by x cubed. You can move it to the front, it will be 2 over 5 multiplied by differentiation of x cubed. Now you can write it as, now the answer will be 2 over 5 multiplied by 3x squared, and that's your answer. I have explained all basic topics of the differentiation in this video, so please subscribe to my channel for more math and physics videos like this. You should check out my other videos, and don't forget to subscribe. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel, like the video. I'll see you guys next video. Goodbye.